ArsenalFanTV. You had a good summer. I ain't seen you all summer.
Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it? I ain't seen anyone for the whole of my lifetime, but...
You always put me on the spot like that, innit?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I have to. I'm quick-witted.
What did you make of it? What do you make of it today? I mean, there are positives and negatives to take out of the game, but, you know, and that's what we want. At this time of the season, pre-season friendly, the famous words of Mo, I always remember when he tells me that, never get carried away with a win, never get too disheartened with a loss. It's all about, you know, progressing. Are you seeing progress, what you're seeing out there today?
Do you know what it is, right? You can't really be too critical on this performance because it was a pre-season game. Defensively, we are poor at the moment, but I think that's partly because these players, all they've ever known is Wenger's philosophy. You know, that's all. You know, that's all they've ever known, and it's going to take time for a new manager like Emery to come in and change their way of thinking. So they're going to slip back into the old ways, aren't they? But Guendouzi, what a player he is! What a player at a young age. Give him a few seasons and he's going to be one of our top players.
I mean, DT was just saying that he's probably knocking on the door already with the performances he's put in with the friendlies to get a start, or even maybe not a start, but to be on that bench, you know, for some of the games coming up, because he's pre-season, he's looked really impressive when you think he's come from the French second division.
I think possibly maybe put him on the bench, just simply because we do have a habit of when young players come through and be really good, and then we do have a habit of putting them on a pedestal, and then when they do have a dip in form, we end up roasting them, and that's what I don't want to happen with this kid. So I think we've got to all be level-headed about this. We've got to, we've got to just give him time, and we have to give Emery time. You know, we have to give him time. It's not going to happen overnight, is it? You know, the change in philosophy. It's not going to happen overnight. I give Emery 3 years. I give him 3 years to turn the club around. You know,
what do you think his philosophy is going to be going into because we all knew Arsene Wenger's philosophy was really all-out attack, leaving players to really sort of express themselves on the pitch, but Emery's style, as we know, is going to be a bit different.
I think he's going to attack. I think he's going to keep the attacking philosophy, but I think he's going to make the players press the ball when we don't have it, and that's what we've lacked. Is when we lose the ball, we just let teams run through us. So what I'd like to see him do is make these players, when we haven't got the ball and when we're running back towards our own goal, just to press the ball. Don't give the opposition any room and any space to hurt us, because the best form of defence is attack. And we've got to attack more.
And for you, are you positive going into this new season? There's been a lot of changes, like you said, and also, the teams around us that were around us last year, so in front of us, they're all strengthening at the moment. They're all strengthening. Have we done enough transfer-wise, and are you positive going into the new season?
The only thing I think we need is a winger.
Yep.
We seriously lack a winger. I'm happy with the signing of Lucas Torreira, because I think he's going to win us a lot of points this season. Just from being, because we've missed that defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
We have missed that for years. We haven't had a proper defensive midfielder since Gilberto left the club, and that's the honest truth. But yeah, I'm positive. I'm positive going into the season. What I will say though is we've just got to give it time. It's not going to happen overnight. Be patient, enjoy the wins, and don't get too disheartened with the defeats, because it's a long game. Okay. We've got to play the long game, and eventually we'll come good.